Hey MJ, welcome back to WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Darius, and today is March 2nd, National Old Stuff Day.
No, Darius. It's Dr. Seuss's birthday,
Oh.
also known as Read Across America Day, to get people to read more.
Well, he's pretty old too, so, I guess that fits. No worries.
Well, if we aren't going to remind you to read today, we can at least give you a study tip for the day.
We'll only do it if it's lots of fun. It's our best excuse. In fact, you've probably gotten into trouble for doing stuff you thought was fun. Someone will look at you and say, "What were you thinking?" "I don't know, it just seemed like fun." You want to get someone to do something with you, what's the first thing they sell you with? "Oh, come on, it'll be lots of fun." You were told that this event would be lots of. They interviewed a bunch of students who were good at stuff. Didn't matter what it was. Could have been a subject in school, sport, music, anything. They just asked teachers to identify students that were good at something. Tell us who they are, what they're good at. We want to interview them. They interviewed all these students and asked them a bunch of questions. And one of the questions they asked them was, "How come you're so good?" Number one reason the students gave was, "Well, it's a lot of fun. That's why I'm so good." And that makes sense, because you probably have fun doing things you're good at. You're probably pretty good at the things you have fun doing. There's a cause and effect relationship there with most things in most people's minds, except for golf. But that's altogether different for a lot of people. They found out something, though, the students didn't even admit to themselves. Now, the students that were good at anything worked at it more than other students. How'd they know? They gave every student in this study a pager, and they'd page them periodically throughout the day over the course of a couple weeks. Every time they got paged, they had to answer two questions. What are you doing? How do you like doing it? Found out by keeping track of the time that students did stuff that any student that was good at anything spent more time doing what they were good at. Well, that makes sense, because the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. Now, the better you get, the more fun you have, because you like playing games you're good at. You don't like playing games you're not good at. Pretty soon it's so much fun you don't consider it work. It's just fun for you. Video games are a great example of this. No one considers those work. You don't have friends at school say, "No, I can't today. I got to go home and work on my PlayStation. My parents want me to improve my scores." No, you think of it as fun, but you're not just playing. You're actually working. You're memorizing complex sequences of information, some more detail than you did all day in school. You're challenging yourself and your friend. You keep track of your score all the time. The game keeps getting better and better as you keep working at it harder and harder. And then you spend hours and hours on this game. And you could be at your home. It could be late at night. A parent will walk in. The whole house is dark except for the glow of the game. And they'll look at you and say, "What have you been doing?" I go, "I've been playing this ever since I got home. I can't believe it. I found a cheat code for my friend. I'm at this new level I've never been at before. I am so good." And the parent will say, "If you spent that much time on your schoolwork, you'd be good at that too." And what do we tell them? That's not as much fun. But it could be if we did. But we don't, so we're not, and it isn't. Someone's jamming on a saxophone. Someone will come along and go, "Wow, you're really good." They go, "Oh, it's a lot of fun. Here, you try." And then they pick it up. "No, I'm not any good. It's no fun." Well, that's not why. If they start working at it, they get better. The better they get, the more fun they have, and the cycle will go around for them too. Now, the opposite's also true. Stop working at something. Stop applying yourself. Don't put anything into it. You probably won't get anything out of it. Or you'll stay the same. Everyone else gets better. That's not a lot of fun. So now you're not having a whole lot of fun. It's starting to seem like work to keep up with the people around you. You say to yourself, "You know what? I'm no good. It's no fun. It's a lot of work. I might as well quit." Did a similar survey of students who quit stuff. Didn't matter what it was. Asked them, "Why did you quit?" Number one reason they gave, "Well, it just wasn't any fun. That's why I quit." That's not why they quit. The real reason they quit was they stopped working at it. They stopped applying themselves. They didn't put anything into it. That's why they didn't get anything out of it. That's why they didn't have any fun. In our world today, we just seem to want to sell everybody this. And what we need is all of this. Working hard, getting better at what you do, having fun in the process. And if you can figure that out and apply it in your life, you can do anything you want. Because sadly, most people haven't figured this out for themselves. Teachers in the room, you had a basic psychology class. You know a guy named Abraham Maslow would call that self-actualization. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi would call it flow. I'd say it's just kicking it in. It's figuring out how you can work hard, get better at what you do, have fun in the process.
AP Government exam review session will be on Wednesday in B111 after school.
Seniors, your graduation fee of $75 is now due. Please bring it to Ms. Teresa Hill in B126. The fee will increase to $85 after March 11th.
Now let's go to Sabrizi and Remy with our weather.
Hey MJ, it's Sabrina.
And I'm Remy. We are here with your weather update.
The rest of this week will be cold with highs of only around 50 degrees. Tomorrow is going to rain from around 10 till 6 p.m.
The weather will warm up starting this weekend. There will be highs in the low 60s on Saturday and Sunday. Next week, there will be highs in the low 70s.
It's about time. Spring is just around the corner. I'm Sabrina.
And I'm Remy.
Have a great day, MJ.
Thanks.
The prom fashion show is March 3rd at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets before and after school for $5 each.
However, at the door, they'll be $6, so pick them up soon and save that extra $1.
Door prizes will be given away during the show.
Chemistry 1 tutoring will be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays in C126 and C128 from 3:15 to 4 o'clock.
Now let's toss it to Bryn with sports.
What's up, MJ? I'm Bryn here with your sports news. In local sports, Mount Juliet went to Clarksville last night to take on the District 10 champions Springfield. Both teams played a very physical game, and fortunately in the end, MJ came out on top with a final score of 54-41. Your Bears will be advancing to AAA Region 5 championship game tomorrow to play station camp. The game starts at $7 and admission will be $6. This will be the fourth meeting for the two teams this season, so we need all the support we can get from the students. In national sports, the Nashville Predators defeated the Dallas Stars 5-3 thanks to a big night from Shea Weber, who tallied 3 points, one of which was a goal, and was the first star of the game. The Predators are now on a 10-game point streak, going 7-3 in their last 10 games. They'll stay home tomorrow against New Jersey before going on a 5-game road trip. That's all for sports. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Bryn.
All notes for early dismissal must be in the main office by 8:15 each morning.
Students must have their IDs with them at all times.
Let's see what's trending now with Jacob.
What is up, MJ? I'm Jacob, and welcome back to Trending News. So I hope everyone had a good day off yesterday. If you didn't know why you had a day off, it wasn't just because the school board was being nice to you. Actually, there was people in the school voting on the primary election. For the Democrats, Hillary won with 541 delegates. For the Republicans, it seems Donald Trump won most of the polls and ended up with 315 delegates. Let's just take a minute and figure out how Trump is winning the polls in states because of the Latino population. I mean, if you guys want to leave so bad, you could just ask. Wouldn't the polls be down for Trump because of his hatred on immigrants? But then again, his wife isn't an American descendant. Melania Trump is a former model and clothing designer from Slovenia. She is a gorgeous woman, but we have never had a first lady like this. Let's just take a look at some of our first ladies of the past. Check it out. So here we have JFK's first lady. Wait, you're telling me it's not, that's Marilyn Monroe? Oh, okay. Well, here's his actual wife. She is very pretty. Next up, we have the beautiful First Lady, Michelle Obama. Oh my gosh, Cade, what is this? What happened to you, Michelle? Oh, quick, put up the next one, please, please. All right. Oh, Cade, this is not much better. Oh, well, Hillary, you need to get off my screen because you already had your time today. Jeez, I did not have relations with that. And finally, we have Miss Melania Trump. Well, she is very beautiful and she could be our future First Lady, but I wouldn't call her professional. But hey, if 14-year-old boys could vote, then surely the Trump family would be leading everywhere. That was your trending news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jacob.
Free after-school math tutoring is available on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:15 to 4:15 in room C145. Now let's see what's happening in the classrooms here at MJ.
This is robotics. Robotics has come to Mount Juliet High School. The point of robotics is to teach some solid-state electronics, digital electronics, and robotics proper in terms of robots and automated systems. So we need to tear down techno-scrap. We need to do builds. And we need to learn some essential programming. So today, what we're doing is building bristle bots.
You're wondering who I am. Secret, secret, I got a secret. Machine or mannequin. Secret, secret, I got a secret. With parts made in Japan. Secret, secret, I got a secret. I am the modern man. I've got the secret I've been hiding under my skin. My heart is human, my blood is boiling, my brain IBM. So if you see me acting strangely.
And finally, our word of the day.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Darius, and here at BNN Channel 9 News, we're in touch.
So you're in touch. Have a great day, MJ.